Varg, Vargas, the Necromancer, the darkest part of the Godslayer's history. Varg was born as a regular human, just as Coin, Kratos, and Stolas. Except he was different. He saw the world through black and white. I don't mean like metaphorically, literally. He could not see color for what it was. He was born to two parents, a mother and a father, as most of them were except for Stolas. Varg did not seem happy with whom he was, or what he could be. With this, he became angry, impatient and desiring of what else he could do. He was raised within a forest amongst several other tribes and people who worshipped these elder gods and forgotten as the one true God. They challenged the ideas of the natural deities that the Godslayers sought out to kill. They challenged their ideas because they believed that they were too caught up in themselves. But Varg's people worshipped the forgotten as deities, the one true gods. Because, A, the forgotten channel the void, a natural swell of energy that is outside of the realm of magic. So, realistically, if using this correctly, Varg believed that his people and the people themselves believed that they worshipped the forgotten, they could also be granted this power, not be limited by anti-magic, not be limited by magical reserve, but to have a constant wellspring of just pure, underived energy. With that, he began to lose himself with his research. He tried and tried and tried until he met the other Godslayers, Kratos, Coin, and Stolas. Their history was dark, mainly because it is not written. Varg is known as the Forgotten Godslayer, not by the race, but just because so little is known about him, people just deemed him better off as forgotten and alone. The other three are more well known because of their feats, but they try to erase Varg's because of what he did to other people. He experimented on thousands of millions of just innocents, animals, humans, monsters. He did not discriminate what he killed as long as it did what he wanted them to do. And when he performed his necromancy, he saw the only color he has ever seen. Dark green. This beautiful, vibrant color spoke to him in ways that he did not know possible. As he reached out, the dead reanimated. They walked the earth again, but not as themselves, as an extension of Varg. And as soon as he resurrected them, he gained a part of them. Whatever they held dearest, either whether it be memories, magic, power, pride. And with this, when the Godslayers went to the Starforge with Nebuchadnezzar to forge their weapons, he created a scythe with a blade that was capable of harnessing souls to do magic, since his only magic was of necromancy. All he knew was how to bring back and just kill. And when he did kill, he used his bare hands, no weapons. The sickle was his first. The scythe of death was Varg's first initial weapon, his first gift. And to test his experiment, he turned to his family. People who were so similar to him in magic and ideals that he wondered, if I get rid of them, what happens? So he did. He lost himself because he realized that he got rid of the only people that did not fear him. Hence why he did not speak to the Godslayers. As they did not understand Varg's beliefs, they followed what him and his people desired. They very much wanted the same thing, the elder gods to be dead. But Varg wanted the forgotten to arise, so he went to more experiments. He kept going and going until he decided to try something on himself. To sneak into Nebuchadnezzar and use a fraction of the void that was used to make these godly weapons. These amalgamations of just destruction and discord. As he reached out to touch it, the scythe stabbed him in the chest, and his body began to transform. His light pale skin became a dark ash. His vibrant blonde hair immediately became purple. These markings came over his eyes, and his mouth was ripped off. Varg has not spoken a word since, as he just sits in his tomb and waits. His land is called the Dead Zone because all that step on his territory just slowly die. Which is why he is the darkest part. Because even in death, he affects your world.